ever had this relatively low range composition. That's why Cassiopeia worked out. Once again, we're in the same seat, very, very low range on every side. And you asked us before, who do you think will win? I'm going to give it to QG after this draft.
Yeah, I don't see what's really been the impetus for this swap. I guess it does isolate mid, and you have to like Cassiopeia against Ryze.
Yeah, well, looks like they're going to start the fight, and here is Key going low as TnT goes in.
3v4 and Key started. I'm not really sure the idea of that one is there's a force to flash from Ares as well. Mind you, Key had to flash to get in there, so Ever spending a lot for nothing.
Doing when we're going to talk about the wild growth already having on the team. It just seems like a bridge too far. They've got double exhaust for team comp. They're just doing a bit of poke damage.
Yeah, actually walks away. Oh, there's a flash.
Yeah, no, Key actually went for the headbutt and actually got himself a little bit caught out here. This could be trouble for the man. Playing level 5, doesn't have the ultimate available, and the first blood comes out here for V, and it was off the back of a mistake from Key, going a little bit too far forward than maybe he should have.
For Doinb, but at what cost? No summoners burnt on Athena's side, one burnt for Doinb as Swift goes in for Crazy.
That's it, the parry does come out, and Crazy actually might be able to turn this around. The grand challenge is laid down, and Swift wants to back away, but the glove is taken off, slapped across his face, and Crazy stands victorious.
Pressure has meant that Lulu is ahead, but it's only a temporary thing as Ares.
Getting caught out a little bit there, forced to use the Saddies, but again coming forward, it's a petrifying gaze, again not used front on, but Key gets a massive knock-up. 4 people go up, but the grand challenge is laid down, and Swift is trying to scuff the way, but he's got 2 behind him. Crazy gets the rapier in. Doinb up around the side, and TcT, they fancy a re-engage. Not a terrible idea. Athena might be caught, but Fate's call from Key. Gets the double knock-up, make it another knock-up. This guy's been knocking people left, right, and center, but Doinb is caught out of position so far forward, and he will drop down. It's a 3 for 2 and Ever come out on top. Yeah, Troll, you foreshadowed the potential split push to come out from Crazy. That's a decent start for him there. Rune Prison towards Doinb. It's a great code towards Ares. He has to go try and back under towards his turret. So much damage, and he is going to go down. The subjugate ticks, and V comes out with a win.
But looking at the minimap, it's going to be the first dragon for Qiao.
Qiao will secure that one there.
The game is so distinct. The teams keep adapting to what each other are doing as now the teleport comes in, and it's going to be Athena coming in instantly. The ult from Doinb.
The petrifying gaze was caught on him. He teleported in, the copped 1 to the face, and our Ares going a little bit low as well. If you set yourself up so obviously for that, you can't teleport in backwards. It just doesn't work. And Doinb lays that ult down, gets the kill, and the turret falls to Qiao.
Don't want to force a fight here.
It isn't being used there for Ares, so he's had to use that to try and sustain back up, and it's only here and the Alistar there. The Dragon does go over, but there might be a fight on the back of it, but where is the rest of the SC? Key goes forward, realizing there's no one there to join him, and he's going to have to pulverize down to get himself out, but there comes a Pillar of Frost. It's going to force out the ultimate for Loken. Fate's call to call Key back from a very forward position. Where or when? Both, actually. Do QG actually want to go for these fights?
Looks like right now, actually, as Crazy gets jumped on.
He's going to be exhausted and forced back, and Ares is going to be there, but it's not a lot of support, not even any moral support. He's just going to walk away, of course. Not much that Ares can really do. The flash from TcT going forward. There's Key, there's Loken, but they've already lost one. How are they going to make this one happen for them now? It's going to be a Fate's call to get Key out, and Ares backing away as well, tail between his legs.
Come and fight us at Baron, because we've got all the answers.
Crazy is still 20 seconds away from being on this map here. ESC will be crazy to try and fight it, but maybe that's what's going to happen. It's a petrifying gaze. It's Swift coming forward. TnT jumping on in, and Loken gets blown the heck up. The double kill, though, is going to be coming out from Athena. He got there, and maybe the chase is on. Doinb pinned up against the wall. Key is going to get rough and tumble on towards her Cassiopeia, and Athena wants to chase this one as well. Misses the overload, but does get close enough. The Rule Prison goes down. 3 for 1. ESC, 1 man down. Make the fight happen.
And the Ryze damage, it clearly wrecked QG.
V hoping for some kind of miracle steal, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. The Baron will go over towards Ever. They turn things around, and now the pressure will surely start to mount.
They're intangibles. There never needs to be a 5v5 fight. It could just be a pick and the game's over.
And maybe that's exactly what we're going to see here. Fate's call comes in, it gets 2. Beautiful headbutt from Key, and that's going to isolate Doinb. Oh my lord, TnT is going to go down as well. TcT trying to back away. Double kill for Loken now, and the damage just keeps coming. And they can't roll with the punches. QG, just don't have enough gas in the tank to deal with these push now, and the inhibitors will fall.
Absolutely insane. They take one out in the bottom. They don't need the rest of them here. This is going to be it. This is going to be IEM Cologne. Ladies and gentlemen, one Nexus Tower's down and counting.
And they're going to keep falling.
They thought the Cinderella story of winning Casper Cup was a start. This is the ultimate icing on the cake. ever, the team that's not even going to make it into champions is going to win IEM Cologne.
After everything and all the doubts, we do, of course, have our 2015 Intel Extreme Masters Cologne champions. It's ever have done it in a massive best-of-5 series. Gentlemen, that will be a series, and a series of games, of course, to remember.
But what a story for Ever and for Qiao Gu as well. Not a lot of people knowing what to expect. That Cinderella story from Ever being placed in the upper end of the bracket. Everybody was looking at Cloud9, looking at this new H2K Super team, looking at Fnatic's new roster. But in the end, this team, it was not easy for them, but they came up with just a massive amount of energy to be able to take this championship here in Cologne. And they look stylish doing it.
It's bittersweet for them, though. They're going to raise the trophy. That's it, of course. Now, cheers do ring out in the arena. Yes, he ever will hold that trophy high as well. They've had their fair share of disappointments this season, of course, but they've come off the back of that Kesper Cup win and they replicate it here, which they definitely, of course, want to spring themselves into a successful 2016. And what a way to start. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to have you with me, Papa Smithy, and of course, Pyrotechnics.